I got my notes. How's it going, everybody? And this video is a little more different than what I usually do, and this is actually a book review on one of the books that I've been wanting to. I read this book. Jeez, what is it that was happening every time? I swear, every time I turn on the camera and I say and I put record, it's like I freeze. And my mind goes fucking blank. But in reality, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's a book review of the first Gears of War books, and I wanted to do the rest, but I want to see how this one goes in reality. Why do I keep saying that? I want to see how this one goes. First book, Gears of War Battle of Aspho Fields. Now this book takes place, I have my notes so I can see them. Boom! Because otherwise, I promise you, I would forget. So this book takes place about 12 BE, which BE means before Eda, or before emergence, which is when the Locusts emerged. And it's actually, I lie, it takes place a bit back and forth between 14 AE, which is after E-Day, and then 12 BE, which is before E, and it kind of just progressively moves forward a bit. It moves from Marcus's youth to his teen to his sort of semi-adult, but like I said, it goes back and forth. The present part takes place a bit after the first game, so if you haven't played the first game, I recommend you do, and you absolutely play the game, because phenomenal. One of my most favorite games, and if you want, I'll link the playthrough I have at the description if you don't feel like playing it, or if you're one of those PlayStation fans. If that's the case, you can leave. It's kind of like the Deadpool movie, where it does good time management, where it just moves back and forth all over the place, and it gives you like they're not flashbacks, it's more or less story arcs. So it starts off a bit after the light mass bombing. That's kind of where the beginning of the book is at, sort of at a place where we don't really know what to do, or the humans don't really know what to do, because they thought they won the war. We bombed the fuck out their stronghold, and now they're just looking for stragglers, trying to pick off the ones that were left. Now there were a couple of things that I did want to discuss, as far as not as much as spoilers, because I know people hate spoilers, and I know I wouldn't want to do that. But as far as like issues and certain topics that you want to discuss especially during a book like this, where there's so much lore and that there's not explained in the games, and that you want to know about why the background of that character and the background of this character. The books do go into detail, but it delves a lot into Marcus's background, delves to when he's a kid. Bernie Mataki, which you only see in Gears of War 3, who is actually one of the most interesting characters in the books. She has so much depth and so much layer to her that you really want to know more about her, and it's sad that they don't really dive into her past. They more or less just kind of pick off where she kind of enters into the story. You also get to meet Anya Stroud, or at least a young Anya Stroud, and her mom, Colonel Elena Stroud, which I'm pretty sure they don't talk about it all in the games, but the books make her seem like such a badass. She's like 6'2" and just pure muscle. So if you play the third Gears of War game, you'll notice that one of the DLC characters is Commando Dom, and you actually, in this book, they explain how he became that commando. Honestly, out of the 5 books that I've read, of the 5 Gears of War books that I've read, I believe that this first one is the most important out of all 5, because it lays the groundwork for something that's going to become really engulfing and really emotional, and I hope that you guys enjoy the books as much as I do. I recommend that you guys do go read these books, because I know that when I read them, it kind of gave me a bit of closure as far as the games, because you do feel that emptiness sometimes when you play the game and you feel like there's something missing. Honestly, guys, the Gears of War it's called Aspho Fields, balanced drama and emotion so well, and I believe it's probably one of the best books I've ever read. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys want a spoiler video on the books, I do want to do a video like that, but that's more or less up to you guys. If you guys want one of those, I will deliver it, explaining exactly everything that happened in the book in chronological order, which I feel it's best to explain, because if I keep going back and forth and time lapsing, it's gonna be all over the place. If you guys like more of these videos, please let me know. I'll be sure to upload more. I'll be sure to review more books. I'll review more movies even, if you guys want me to. It's really up to you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces!